It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball. Yes, it's the Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper, two people who live together and like it. In a little white two-story house located at 321 Bundy Drive in the bustling little suburb of Sheridan Falls, George Cooper is just leaving for the bank.
Goodbye, my little husband. Kiss me, baby. You'll be home for dinner, won't you?
Uh-oh, dinner. Liz, I forgot to tell you something.
What?
Now, promise me you won't get mad.
Oh, go ahead. Nothing you say will upset me this morning. I'm in a good mood, and I'm going to stay that way all day long.
I invited Mother to dinner.
Well, that was a short day.
Now, Liz, you promised you wouldn't get mad.
I'm not mad, but your mother was here for dinner just 2 days ago.
That was 2 weeks ago.
How time flies.
Oh, Liz, really, you're being very unfair. She's coming over to dinner tonight, so why don't you just be nice to her?
Okay, George, I'll be nice to her. I'll feed the hand that bites me. Spinach, Mother Cooper?
Thank you, Liz, dear.
George, would you like some spinach?
I don't believe so, Liz.
But George, baby. Now, we should eat our spinach.
But I don't like spinach.
Oh, we must all eat a well-balanced meal to keep our strength up. After all, food is the fuel, and your body is the furnace.
Yeah, but George's furnace has turned into a pot-bellied stove.
I must say, Elizabeth, I don't consider that George is overweight at all. In fact, I think he's been looking a little thin and peaked lately.
Here it comes.
Have you been getting enough to eat, baby?
Oh, sure, Mother.
Well, you don't look like it to me, baby.
Don't you worry, Mother Cooper. Baby gets his pablum every 3 hours.
Well,
Coffee, anyone?
not for George, Katie. It keeps him awake, and you know he needs his beauty sleep.
Coffee, Mrs. Cooper?
No, Katie, it keeps me awake. And you know I need my ugly nap.
All right, Liz. Let's talk about Monday night. What are you having for dinner?
Monday night?
Oh, no, I forgot to tell you.
What?
I invited the Atterburys and some important out-of-town clients for dinner.
Oh, well, that isn't so bad, dear. How many extra will there be? 2? 4?
10.
10? As in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
Yes, and 2 of us makes 12.
12?
Well, but, honey, we've had 12 to dinner before.
I know, but I'm afraid Katie will get mad.
No, she won't.
Oh, I thought you were in the kitchen.
No, ma'am.
Well, I know it's short notice, Katie. It's only 2 days away. But do you mind if we have 12 people to dinner Monday night?
Not at all. I think it's a wonderful idea.
Well, Katie, are you sure it won't bother you?
It won't bother me at all. I leave on my vacation Sunday.
Oh, no, I forgot.
Oh, gosh, what'll we do without Katie?
Oh, that's simple enough. Liz will cook the dinner for 12 people.
Liz cooking for 12 people. Oh, no.
Well, let's all have a big laugh. It's good for the digestion. Ha, 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 ha.
Now, Liz, don't get sore. You'll have to admit that's a pretty funny idea.
I fail to see what's so amusing about it. I could cook dinner for 12 people.
Of course, dear. If you knew how to cook.
Well, I do know how to cook.
Oh, Liz.
What was wrong with the meal you just ate?
Liz, did you cook dinner tonight?
Certainly. I didn't put too much cheese in the souffle, did I?
Oh. So you made the souffle, Elizabeth?
Yes. Did you like it?
Why, it was delicious. In fact, it was so good, I I wonder if you'd give me your recipe.
I'd be glad to. I'll phone it to you in the morning.
Oh, no, dear. I'd like it right now.
Oh. Well, you just put all the cheese and things in a bowl, and then you take a piece of soup and lay it on the top.
Yes, dear. But you didn't tell me how many eggs you used.
Oh, eggs. Katie, you were watching me. How many eggs did I use?
6.
That's right, 6 eggs.
How much milk?
Milk. Katie,
I wasn't watching.
Ooh. Well, how many cups did it sound like?
It sounded like 1 cup.
Good ear, Katie. It was 1 cup.
Look, Liz, why don't you just admit you don't know how to cook, and we'll hire someone to come in and get the dinner for us.
Well, for 12 people, maybe.
George, baby, since Liz has failed you in your hour of need, why don't you let Mother come in and cook for you? I'd be glad to do it.
That does it. I'm going to cook the dinner.
Oh, come off it, Liz.
I'd like to see it when you're done.
Go ahead, laugh. I'll show you. I'll get dinner for 12 people, and it'll be the best, the tastiest, the most wonderful dinner you ever saw.
Liz, is my breakfast ready yet?
Here you are, George. Bacon, fried eggs, toast, and coffee.
This looks wonderful, honey.
Thank you.
Did you cook all this yourself?
Sure, nothing to it. Go ahead, dig in.
Liz, these eggs are stone cold.
They are. Oh, darn it.
Well, how could they get so cold? How long ago did you cook them?
Last night.
Last night?
Well, George, I'm going to be so busy with the dinner party today. I cooked your breakfast last night and quick froze it.
Oh.
It was a perfectly good fried egg. I just didn't defrost it enough.
Well, thanks anyway. I'll eat breakfast downtown.
Well, suit yourself.
Hey, Liz, about this dinner party, are you sure you want to go through with it? Maybe we should have someone in, dude.
Now, don't worry, George. I have someone to help me.
Who?
Iris Atterbury.
Oh, brother. I get a great mental picture of you and Iris in the kitchen. 2 blind mice.
Never mind. We'll be just fine.
Woo-hoo, anybody home?
Oh, we're in the dining room, Iris.
Liz girl, George boy.
Hi, Iris. Well, I've got to run or I'll be late.
I'll see you later, dear. Come on out in the kitchen.
Okay. What are you going to have, Liz?
Well, I thought I'd have chicken.
Broiled chicken. Oh, I love it.
Iris, please. Does Oscar of the Waldorf have broiled chicken?
I don't know, does he?
We're having poulet amandine.
Huh?
I have a wonderful French recipe.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Is it hard to do?
No, there's nothing to it. All it calls for is, let's see now, for the dressing, onions, butter, eggs, parsley, celery, and either mushrooms or nut meats. I love mushrooms, but I don't have any in the house.
Well, I'll run down to the grocery while you're getting things ready.
Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered. We have some growing in the backyard.
Oh, that's fine, fine. Oh, then I won't have to go to the... Hold it, girl. Are they mushrooms or toadstools?
What's the difference?
Toadstools are poisonous.
Oh, dear. Well, isn't there any way of finding out if they're toadstools or not?
Oh, sure. I'll go out and eat one. If I'm not back in half an hour, use nut meats.
Oh, Iris, don't bother. We'll put in some walnuts instead.
Okay.
Well, let's get started. I'll cut the onion.
But I'll help you. We'll get done faster.
Okay, here's an onion for you.
Thanks.
Oh, you know, I can't understand why people make such a fuss over cooking. There's really nothing to it.
Yeah.
You just follow the recipe and poof, chicken almondine.
Yeah. Hand me another onion. Here.
Oh, Iris, I didn't know cooking could be such fun.
Neither did I.
This is the best time I've had in ages.
Me too.
As we return to the Coopers, it's several hours later, and we find the kitchen knee-deep in dirty saucepans, greasy skillets, broken eggshells, and well-thumbed cookbooks. Surveying the wreckage proudly are Liz and Iris Atterbury.
Well, Iris, isn't it about time to take the chickens out of the oven?
Well, we've got to be sure, girl.
Yeah.
Let's see. What oven did you use?
Well, the only one we've got, that one on the stove.
No, I meant what temperature?
Oh, what a temperature. 600 degrees.
That sounds a little high.
Well, it's what the book said.
Oh, no, look here. The book says 300.
I know, but we have 2 chickens, so I doubled it.
I never would have thought of that.
Let's see, what time do we put the chickens in?
9 o'clock, and it's 2:30 now.
5.5 hours. Well, they ought to be cooked.
Ooh, let's take them out of the oven.
I can't wait to see them.
Well,
Where are they?
they've got to be in there. Look in the back.
Okay. Iris, don't you know this is a gas stove? Why did you put charcoal in here?
Charcoal?
Yeah, see in the back? 2 little lumps of charcoal. With legs and wings.
It was all those breadcrumbs you put in. They burned like toast.
Maybe we can take them out and scrape them.
No, I don't think so, Liz. I think they're done for.
Oh, no, it's Mother Cooper.
What timing?
Timing nothing. If I know her, she waited outside till she caught the aroma of burnt meat.
Where are you?
She's lost the scent. Quick, Iris, shut the oven.
Okay.
In the kitchen, Mother Cooper.
Oh, Elizabeth, dear.
Hello, Mrs. Cooper.
Oh, Iris, how are you? I just dropped over to see how you were coming with your little dinner, Elizabeth.
Oh, fine.
What are you having, if I'm not being too nosy?
You nosy.
Well, what are you having?
Chicken almondine.
Really? That's my favorite dish. But you must watch the chickens once they're in the oven. If you aren't careful, they'll burn.
No.
Yes, it's true. You just keep your eye on them until they get to be a nice, crinkly brown.
How about a nice, crusty black?
Iris.
What? Elizabeth, what's that burn smell?
It's me. Iris just gave me a hot foot.
Oh, don't be silly. It's something in the oven. Let me see in there.
No, don't.
Uh-huh. Just as I thought. They look like 2 little blackbirds. Well, what are you going to do now?
I'm going to get 2 and 20 more and bake them in a pie.
I wash my hands of the whole thing.
Good.
Well, I certainly know when I'm not wanted.
Since when?
Well! Good afternoon, Elizabeth.
Must you rush off?
Well!
That's telling her, Liz. She thinks you can't cook a dinner. So this one wasn't very good. You can cook another one.
Sure.
Liz, girl, what's wrong?
I can't go through this again.
Oh, sure you can. And I'll help you get started before I leave.
Leave?
Well, yes, girl. I have to get my hair fixed for the dinner tonight.
You mean I'm going to have to burn the next 2 chickens all by myself?
Now, Liz, you just buck up. Look, I'll stop by the market on the way to the beauty shop and have them send out 2 more chickens.
Well, okay.
Mm-hmm. And this time, don't try anything fancy. Put them in the pressure cooker. That way they'll be done in a hurry.
Yeah, in a hurry.
Yeah. And while they're on their way here, you can start the dressing.
Yeah. Start the dressing.
Start the dress. Liz,
Huh?
you're looking a little dazed. Are you sure you know what to do?
Oh, sure. While you're having your hair done in the pressure cooker, I'll take the chickens to the beauty parlor. I mean, while the chickens are having their hair done, I'll be dressing in the pressure cooker.
Oh, poor dear. I know what you mean.
That's good.
Well, if you need me, I'll be down at the beauty cooker. The pressure parlor. Good luck, girl. Goodbye.
Right. Hello.
Is that you, Liz?
Yes.
I just got home from the beauty parlor. How's it going?
Oh, sure.
What happened, girl?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Well, tell me. How'd the 2 chickens turn out?
Which 2?
Well, I know you burned 2. What about the other 2?
Which 2?
Will you stop saying which 2? Tell me what happened.
Iris, you're talking to a woman who's gone through 8 chickens today.
Liz, what about the 2 in the pressure cooker?
The pressure cooker exploded.
Well, what about the chickens?
They look delicious.
What do you mean they look delicious?
I can't get them down off the ceiling.
Well, that's 4. What about 5 and 6?
Gone.
Gone?
I got so confused cleaning up after 3 and 4, I threw 5 and 6 in the garbage disposal.
Well, this is unbelievable.
Finally, the butcher ran out of dressed birds and sent out 2 live ones.
Well, did you cook them?
Cook them, I can't even catch them. When last seen, 7 and 8 were going east on Bundy Drive.
Oh, you poor thing. 8 chickens and nothing to show for it.
Oh, yes, I have. Before she left, 7 laid an egg on the kitchen table.
Well, look, Liz, I had a feeling something like this might happen, so
Iris, I have to go. There's someone at the back door.
Well, don't worry about a thing, girl. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Oh, sure. Goodbye.
I'm coming. Mrs. George Cooper,
Yes.
dinner for 12 from Johnson's Catering Service.
A dinner for 12 people? Let me see. Oh, roast beef and potatoes and green beans and Yorkshire pudding. Oh, thank you, thank you. Mm.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't send it. You just brought it. Where's the card?
Here.
Mrs. Cooper, I had a hunch you might have trouble with your dinner. Good luck, Katie. Oh, bless Katie and her hunches.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be seeing you.
Thank you again.
The pleasure was all mine.
Oh, that wonderful Katie. My dinner party's saved. I'll have to call Iris and tell her. Now, who's that?
Hi, lady.
Did you forget something?
Well, not exactly. I got in my truck and I looked at the address of my next delivery. And it's you.
Me? Well, let's see what this one is. Oh, my goodness. Lobster thermidor and French fries and asparagus. Oh, isn't that just scrumptious?
Yeah. Aren't you going to kiss me?
Let me see the card. I knew you'd be needing this, dear girl. Signed, Iris. Oh, Iris is the best friend a girl ever had, isn't she?
I'll say. Iris who?
Never mind. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, that Iris. I'll have to call her. Oh, no. If that's who I think it is, I'm up to my snoot in food. You again.
Yeah, it's me, the Horn of Plenty.
Well, let's see what this one is. Oh, my, would you look at that? Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah. What is it?
It's pheasant under glass. Where's the card?
Here.
Iris told me you were having your troubles. Hope this little snack fills the bill. Mr. Atterbury. Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Oh, everything's turned out all right after all. I'm so grateful to you for bringing all these things. I want to give you a little something.
Oh, boy.
Unpucker, Bud. Here's your tip.
Gee, a bowl of Yorkshire pudding. Goodbye.
Bye. Hello.
Elizabeth, I just called to set your mind at ease, dear. Even after the way you treated me, I've saved the day for you.
You have?
Uh-huh. I made a complete dinner for 12, and I'll bring it over.
Well, that's very nice of you, Mother Cooper, but thanks just the same. Dinner's all ready and waiting in the kitchen.
Really, Elizabeth?
Mm-hmm.
What are you having?
Well, I had a little extra time today, so I'm giving my guests a choice of prime ribs, lobster thermidor, or pheasant under glass.
But I don't understand.
Well, why don't you come over to dinner too, Mother? I have plenty of food.
Really?
Yes, George will pick you up. Goodbye. La-di-da, la-di-da. Hello.
Hello, dear. How's everything going?
Oh, fine, fine.
You didn't knock yourself out cooking, did you?
No, George, it was no effort at all. What time will you be here?
Well, that's what I called to tell you about.
What do you mean?
Well, honey, it's the funniest thing. I just checked with my calendar, and
Yes?
the dinner isn't tonight. It's next week.
Oh, no!
You have been listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, and based on characters created by Isabel Scott Rorick. Tonight's transcribed program was produced and directed by Jess Oppenheimer, who wrote the script with Madeline Pugh and Bob Carroll, Jr. Original music was composed by Marlon Skiles and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. The part of Katie the maid was played by Ruth Parrott. Lucille Ball can currently be seen starring in Columbia's laugh success, The Fuller Brush Girl. And you can read about Lucille in the issue of Pageant magazine, now on the newsstands. It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball. Yes, it's the new Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper. Two people who live together and like it. As we look in on the Coopers, it's morning, and there are 7 shopping days left until Christmas.
Katie,
Yes, Mrs. Cooper.
have you any idea what George is going to give me for Christmas? Has he said anything?
Not a thing.
Oh, darn, I've got to find out.
Why?
Well, I'm knitting him a sweater, and if he's giving me something wonderful, maybe a measly sweater isn't enough to give him.
Oh.
On the other hand, if he's giving me some dinky little thing, why should I knock myself out knitting him a beautiful sweater?
Why, Mrs. Cooper.
Oh, Katie, you don't think I'm serious. It's the thought behind the gift that counts. It doesn't make any difference to me what kind of a fur coat George gives me.
Well, I wish I could help you.
Well, don't worry, I'll find out before he leaves that breakfast table. Here, give me the coffee. I'll take it in. Ooh, jingle bells, dee-dee-dee. Good morning, dear.
Good morning, Katie.
What?
Oh, I was reading. Good morning, Liz, darling.
How's my little husband this morning?
Fine, thanks.
Well, is there anything I can do for my sweet little ever-loving baby boy?
Yes.
What?
Stop trying to find out what I'm giving you for Christmas.
Oh, you. Come on, George. Iris knows what she's getting. Mr. Atterbury's giving her a mink stole for Christmas.
How does she know?
She already picked it out and charged it to him.
Well, that's a pretty good clue.
Are you buying me a mink stole?
If I bought you a mink, it would have to be sole. I made a funny.
But it wasn't very.
Oh.
Oh, well, if you won't tell me what I'm getting, at least you could give me a hint.
Oh, all right. It's big
Yes?
and it's small.
Huh?
It also has long, shaggy hair and 3 wheels, takes out ink spots, and runs 8 days without winding.
That's what your mother gave us last Christmas.
It is not. Say, we never did find out what that was for, did we?
Oh, come on, George. Tell me what I'm getting.
Well, I'll tell you this much, though. I've bought it, and it's in the hall closet, and I want you to stay out of there, understand?
Understand.
All right. Well, kiss me goodbye, honey. I'm late for the bank.
Okay. There, now hurry down to the bank.
What bank?
Uh-oh. I gave him too many volts for this early in the morning.
Goodbye, dear.
Bye.
Mrs. Cooper. Mrs. Cooper. Why are you standing there staring at the hall closet?
George told me my present was in the hall closet and then made me promise to leave it alone. Only a man could think of a mean thing like that.
What are you going to do about it?
Absolutely nothing.
And then what?
Katie, you won't find me stooping to snooping.
I'm sure I won't.
Of course, if there happened to be something in there I needed, I'd have to look in the closet, wouldn't I? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
What's in there that I might need?
Well, there's your umbrella, but the sun is shining.
Oh, how do you like that, Katie? Suddenly it looks like rain.
It has seemed to cloud up a little, hasn't it?
Oh, there's my umbrella in back of this big Christmas box. Ooh, look, there's a little tear in the paper.
Where?
There. Oh, clumsy me. Well, now it's open. I guess there's no use turning back. Oh, I'm so excited, Katie. I'll bet it's a dress I was hinting about from Miller's department store. It's empty. There's nothing in this box.
Oh, yes, there is. At the bottom. It's a card.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what it says. Well, I like that.
What's it say?
It says, I thought I told you to stay out of here, nosy. Well, that settles it. He's going to get a sweater and like it. Purl one, knit two, purl one, knit two. Oops! I dropped a stitch. Oh, dear. Well, I can save it if I just put my needle through this loop. Oops! There goes another. Oh, I guess I should have pulled this through. Oops! Oh, well, I was going to do that row over anyway. Darn it, this is slow work.
Are you having trouble, Mrs. Cooper?
Oh, I'm having an awful time with this sweater I'm knitting for George.
Is that a sweater?
Well, what does it look like?
That's a very good question.
Oh, I know it's a mess, Katie, and I can't understand it. I followed the directions exactly.
Let's see. What's this thing sticking up here? Looks like a sock.
It is.
It is?
Yes. The direction said, purl 3 inches and then knit a foot.
Oh, Mrs. Cooper, it didn't mean that.
I thought it seemed odd. I thought maybe I was knitting socks to match the sweater and I could cut them loose later.
I see. Well, the rest of it is... Wait a minute. What's this hole for?
That's the neck.
Oh. Then what's this hole next to it for?
Oh, how do you like that? I left 2 openings for his head.
Mrs. Cooper, you'd better rip it out and start over.
No, it's a shame to waste all that work. I ought to give it to someone. Do you know anyone with 2 heads, Katie?
Not offhand.
Oh, wait, I know. I'll knit a belt on the other end of it, and he can use it for pants. No?
No.
Oh, I'm not good for anything. I wish I could knit like George's mother can. She doesn't even look at it, and it comes out just perfectly.
Oh, that reminds me, Mrs. Cooper. Mr. Cooper's mother called before and said she was coming over this morning.
Oh, Keen. I wonder what Nosy Rosie wants.
She didn't say. Maybe she's just coming over to visit.
Ha! Mother Cooper never comes over just to visit. She comes over to see what I'm doing that I shouldn't be doing, what I'm not doing that I should be doing, what I'm doing that if she were doing it, she'd do it a lot better.
Oh, Mrs. Cooper isn't that bad.
Let's face it, Katie. She only lives to see how badly I keep house. An unmade bed is like a transfusion to her. Gives her strength to run her finger along a table and see if there's any dust on it.
Well, she won't find any dust in this house.
Oh, you dreamer. No, you can't win, Katie. Sometimes I think she's got dirt tattooed on the end of her finger.
Oh, why did she ever move to town?
I don't know. But brooding about it isn't going to get this sweater finished. I guess I'll have to rip most of it out.
You'll never finish it by Christmas.
Well, George will understand. I'll give him what I have done and tell him I'll finish it later.
Yes, ma'am.
Yoo-hoo! Anybody home?
There she blows.
Mr. Cooper's mother?
Who else walks in without ringing the bell? She knows if she rang it, I'd pretend not to be home. The old, in here, Mother.
I'll sneak upstairs, make the beds in case she goes up. I'll sneak upstairs, make the beds in case she goes up there.
Oh, there you are, Elizabeth. How are you, dear?
Fine, Mother Cooper. How are you?
Well, here's a sight I never thought I'd see. Elizabeth Cooper dusting.
I'm not dusting.
Oh, then why are you holding that dirty old dust rag?
That's a sweater I'm knitting.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I didn't look very closely. Whose dog is it for?
Yours.
Huh?
It happens to be for George.
For George. Oh, no! Oh, I could die!
Yes, but you won't.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I've hurt your feelings.
How could you tell? Come on in, Mother. Pull up a dust ball and sit down.
Elizabeth, I came over to talk to you about something.
Yes?
You remember you invited me to spend Christmas with you? Well, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
Oh?
Aunt Bessie wrote and told me she's going to be all alone for Christmas. So I think I should go there and spend it with her, don't you?
Yes. What was the bad news? Oh, I see what you mean. Well, gee, I don't know. It means quite a change in our plans.
Oh, well, then
But anything for dear old Aunt Bessie.
Yes, the poor soul was wondering if you and George would mind giving me up just this one Christmas.
Only one, huh? Well, I'll force myself. Go to poor old Aunt Bessie.
Oh, well, then it's all settled. I'll go right home and write Aunt Bessie. And Elizabeth,
Yes?
if I may make a suggestion, dear, I wouldn't bother finishing that sweater if I were you.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Oh, now, please, Elizabeth. It's no disgrace not to be able to knit. You have other talents.
I have?
You must have. I mean, some wives can knit, and some wives can cook, and some are beautiful, and some are intelligent, and well, I have to run along, dear.
Are you driving, or shall I call the Yellow Broomstick Company?
Oh, my Elizabeth, you're so sensitive. Now, if I've said anything is just for your own good, my goodness, if I can't make a suggestion, then what am I here for?
Oh, you're beginning to wonder, too.
I'm only trying to help you, dear. I don't want you to be embarrassed. You see, I knitted George a beautiful cashmere sweater.
Oh, you did?
Yes, and I don't want you to suffer through any comparisons. Well, goodbye, dear.
What are you running your finger around the table for? Forget where you parked your gum?
Would you look at my finger? It's just black with dust.
Well, there's only one thing for you to do.
Talk to Katie?
No, wash your hands.
Oh, that doesn't make your house any cleaner, dear.
Oh.
Goodbye. Don't bother coming to the door.
Oh, Katie.
What's the matter, Mrs. Cooper?
She's knitted George a sweater for Christmas.
No.
Yes, so I have to finish mine, and it has to be better than hers. Give me that knitting. Knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two. Oops!
And now back to the Coopers. Liz is still busily working on the sweater that she has vowed to finish for George by Christmas time.
Knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two, knit one, purl...
Mrs. Cooper.
One, purl two, knit one, purl...
Are you still up, Mrs. Cooper? It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
What day? Oh, I can't help it, Katie. I have to finish this sweater.
How's it coming?
I don't know. I haven't been able to see for 2 hours. It feels all right.
Let me take a look. Well, you've licked the neck problem. Only one neck hole.
Goody.
What's this thing?
What? Oh, that's the sleeve.
Oh. And what's this one?
That's the other sleeve.
Mrs. Cooper,
Yes?
what's this one?
Oh, no. 3 sleeves. Katie, do you know anybody with 3?
No.
No. Well, here I go again. Liz the Ripper. I'm losing ground, Katie. By Christmas, I'll owe the sweater 3 balls of yarn.
More coffee, Mr. Cooper?
No, thanks. I'm late now. Tell Liz goodbye for me, will you? Oh, here's Sleeping Beauty now.
Morning, Mrs. Cooper.
Morning, Liz.
Hello.
Open your eyes, dear.
They are open.
Well, maybe some food will help you. Try this.
No, thank you. I don't like tomato juice.
Well, that's not tomato juice. It's milk.
Why is it red?
It isn't. That's the glow from your eyes.
Ew.
What were you doing last night, Liz?
Oh, just working in Santa's sweatshop.
Making something for me?
No.
Oh, come on. What is it? Well, give me a hint.
Now look who wants a hint. All right, I'll give you the same kind you gave me. It's got 3 arms, 2 necks, and a foot sticking out of its back.
Liz, you're knitting me a sweater.
What?
Oh, that was a pretty wild guess, wasn't it? Imagine you knitting a sweater.
Katie, hand me a knife and tell me where he is.
Well, I've got to run. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye.
I thought he knew for a minute.
Oh, he's so smart. That's just another reason why I have to finish the sweater. Will you get me my knitting, Katie? It's in the hall closet.
All right, but I think you should give your eyes a rest.
I can't help it. I've got to finish.
Mrs. Cooper, did you rewrap that box and put it back here in the closet?
No, why?
Well, there's another one here.
Let's see. Oh, how do you like that? I didn't even see it. That must be my present. Open it, Katie.
Me?
Yes, then when George asks me if I open it, I won't be lying when I say no.
Oh, the things I do.
Oh, it's from Miller's. I hope it's... It is, Katie. It's the dress, but it's red.
Bright red.
Oh, that man. What was he thinking about? I can't wear red with my hair. If I put that dress on, I'd look like an Ungantine ad.
Well, you can get it exchanged for another one after Christmas.
No, I can't. They only had one green one my size. Katie, I'm going down and exchange it right now.
But what'll Mr. Cooper say when you open the box on Christmas and the dress is green?
I'll tell him the color ran. So long, Katie. Knit 1, purl 2, knit 1, purl...
Yes, ma'am, you're next.
Just a minute till I finish this row. Knit 1, purl 2, knit 1. There.
And when you get that sweater finished, are you going to try to exchange it?
No. No, I'd like to exchange a Christmas present.
I beg your pardon?
I'd like to exchange a Christmas present.
Aren't you a little late for last year?
It's this year's Christmas present.
Oh, well, in that case, what day is this?
The 20th.
For a minute, I thought I'd overslept.
I just happened to receive this present a little early.
Ooh, we've been snoopy, haven't we?
Never mind. I'd like to exchange this for a dress that's the right color for my hair.
Well, I don't think we have a dress that shade. Now, why don't you take a black one and give it a henna rinse?
Oh, I'll bet you're a scream when you get out your chicken inspector badge. Will you exchange this dress or not?
Well, I'll exchange it on one condition, that you return my telephone cord.
Now, what would I be doing with your telephone cord?
Well, I don't know, but you've got it knitted into your sweater.
Oh! Well, I'm back, Katie.
Did they exchange it?
Yes, I got the most beautiful Kelly green dress you've ever seen. Good. I'll get it. Hello.
Hello, Liz. I just talked to Mother, and she's leaving a day earlier than she planned.
Oh, how wonderful. For Aunt Bessie.
I'm going to bring her by the house to pick up her Christmas presents. You'd better have it ready.
Okay, where is it?
I put it in the hall closet.
You did what?
I put it in the hall closet. It's a big box from Miller's.
Miller's?
Yeah, we'll be there in about an hour, honey. Goodbye.
Oh, wait a minute, George. Oh, Katie, I exchanged the wrong present.
That dress was for Mother Cooper.
No.
Yes, and they'll be here in an hour. I'll have to rush down and exchange it again.
Wait a minute. Why not let her take the new one?
Oh, no, she can't stand green. It clashes with her complexion. I'll see you in an hour, I hope. Pardon me.
Yes, madam. What can I do for you?
I'd like to exchange something, please.
Well, what goody have we poked our nose into this time?
Now, look, I'm in a hurry, and I want to exchange this dress.
Didn't you just exchange a red dress exactly like this?
Yes, I'd like the red one back in exchange for this green one.
Don't tell me. I know you've rented yourself out as a stop signal.
Please, I don't have time to explain.
Won't it still clash with your hair?
No.
Oh, I get it. You're going to dye your hair green.
No!
You're going to shave your head.
All right, I'm going to shave my head and paint it green. Now, may I have my exchange slip?
Certainly. Here. And this.
What?
Will you bring your head in and let me see it?
I made it.
Did you get the red dress back?
It's safe in this box. Are they here yet, Katie?
Yes. Mr. Cooper and his mother just came in the front door. I told them you were upstairs.
Thanks.
And, Mrs. Cooper,
Yeah?
I worked on the sweater while you were gone. There's only one row left to do.
Oh, Katie.
I put it back in the desk drawer.
Oh, you're a darling. I better get in there and give Mother Cooper her present. Hello, Mother Cooper.
Elizabeth?
Hi, Liz.
Hi, honey. Well, Mother, here's your present.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Oh, wait a minute, Liz. You've made a mistake.
I've what?
Oh, that's not Mother's present.
It isn't?
No, that's yours.
No.
Well, it's nothing to get excited about.
No?
I'll get Mother's present. It's up on the shelf in the closet.
What are you looking so glum about, dear? It's Christmas time. Be gay and happy. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Oh, go jingle your own bells.
How's your sweater coming, dear? Or did you give it up?
No, I didn't give it up. It's right here in the desk drawer. Would you care to see it?
Yes.
Right here.
You bought this.
No, I didn't. It isn't even finished yet, see?
Your cab is here, Mother. Come on.
Coming, baby. Elizabeth, let me see how you finished that neck. Ah, yes. Wonderful. Well, let's go.
You just have time to get to the station. Here's your present.
Oh, thank you both, you dear children.
Goodbye.
Bye. See you after the holidays.
Goodbye, Mother. Oh,
What's the matter?
well, there's something cutting my ankle. Huh, it's a piece of yarn.
Yarn?
Yeah, look, it goes all the way down the stairs and along the walk and into the cab with Mother.
Oh, put your foot on it, George. Break it, quick!
Oh, there it broke.
I never should have let her near it.
I wonder where it comes from. Look, it goes right in the door and along the hall and...
Into the living room and across the carpet and up on the desk and all.
Liz, you are knitting me a sweater. And isn't it wonderful? You've got 2 inches finished already.
You have been listening to My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, and based on characters created by Isabel Scott Rorick. Tonight's program was produced and directed by Jess Oppenheimer, who wrote the script with Madeline Pugh and Bob Carroll Jr. Original music was composed by Marlon Skiles and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. The part of Katie the maid was played by Ruth Parrott. Watch for Lucille Ball in the Columbia picture Miss Grant Takes Richmond.